What's going on, everybody? We are back. It is I, KeepUp-MellowGamer, and today we have the Callisto Protocol official launch trailer. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and let's get right to it. What is this? I'll turn those off. Now we gotta restart this.
Life sign detected.
Grab him. Hey, what are you doing?
Life signs detected.
Say I don't need anyone.
What the hell?
VIP.
There was an outbreak.
It's got a vibe to
We
it.
killed everyone. Trying to contain it. Everyone.
All of my nightmares.
She looks very familiar.
You do what you gotta do in here. This place, there's a way of changing you.
Oh!
What the hell? Some bad stuff happened here.
Wow, this is gorgeous. Highly polished. Ooh.
I know who you are. I know what you did.
Here we go. This looks.
Can't keep running from what you've done.
Now let's go finish this.
Let's go finish this. Oh! Callisto Protocol. December 2nd, 2022. You had me at Callisto. The premise of Callisto Protocol is set in 2320 at a prison colony called Black Iron, operated by the United Jupiter Company and located on Jupiter's moon, Callisto. The player takes the role of a prisoner, Jacob Lee, held at Black Iron, finding themselves in the midst of an alien invasion that appears to have been engineered by the prison's warden. Callisto Protocol is being developed by Striking Distance. Striking Distance is a developer that was created by Glen Schofield. Some of you may know Glen Schofield is also the co-creator of the 2008 Dead Space series. Callisto Protocol is not Dead Space 4. It is its own separate story in universe. Now, something interesting that I did find out upon researching Callisto Protocol, there is a podcast titled The Callisto Protocol Helix Station. It's a 6-episode prequel to Callisto Protocol, the official game, that releases December 2nd, 2022. Now, for some information on the podcast, the Callisto Protocol Helix Station. It is set in the year 2320, the same year the game takes place. It follows a pair of skip tracers as they track an escaped criminal and discover something much more terrifying waiting for them. This podcast, in addition to being a novel approach to the multimedia tie-in, also features impressive production values and boasts some true star power. Another interesting thing about Callisto Protocol has proven to be too violent for Japanese censors. Developer withdraws Japanese release after failing to reach compromise with censorship ratings. GamesRadar.com has an article. The Callisto Protocol works overtime to build a foreboding sense of tension through dense, dark, atmospheric levels. With quick hits of gruesome combat, grotesque opponents, The only way to survive is to hack off and blast away limbs, wrench enemies into dangerous components of the environment with a gravity gun, or pummeled flesh into mulch in heavy melee combat. Like Dead Space, the Callisto Protocol isn't for the faint of heart. Aww, thank you for the warning. Ooh, so another interesting thing is Glen Schofield told Games Radar, through combat through the cold quarters of the Black Iron prison in the environments and via cinematics interspersed with all the action, one way we tell the story is through other characters, through cinematics, and we have around 45 minutes to an hour of that alone. That's a lot of storytelling in there. Developer Striking Distance has spoken proudly of the Callisto Protocol's level of brutality and gore. Developer Striking Distance has created their own gore engine. So for those of you that may not be familiar with what that means, essentially they set aside a separate team within the division of Striking Distance to solely work on the gore. Now there is a quote here by the head of Striking Distance Studio, Glen Schofield. It's a lot of rendering and you break up the characters into chunks, cut them up with bones sticking out and all that. Then the rendering team, they do their special thing to it, which makes everything look wet. And so every character had to be done that way. And however you go at it, chunks break off, or parts of the face or parts of the head. Callisto Protocol will take roughly 12 to 14 hours to complete the story. The Callisto Protocol will be released December 2nd for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Huge shout out to all of you for the support and the continued positivity towards this community. Thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'll catch you all later. Bye.